Tonight in SHAANXI'S, the most frightening part isn't the water. It's the moment people realize the life they recognized a few hours ago. Is gone. Days of rain didn't just build up, it wore the region down quietly, steadily until the ground was exhausted and the sky finally pushed it past the breaking point. Now muddy floodwater is moving through cities and towns like it has a destination, like it has intention. Roads become rivers, intersections become currents, and everything people depend on routes, power. Routine starts falling away in pieces. In neighborhoods close to low ground, the water rises the way panic rises, fast, climbing, unstoppable. It pushes into storefronts and apartments, swallowing the first floor like it was never meant to be lived in. Furniture shifts. Cabinets float. Family photos lift off shelves and drift away, turning a home into a place you can't hold on to anymore. You can see people fighting for the smallest things, because in disaster, the smallest things become a lifeline. A bucket, a rope, a flashlight, a phone with 12 battery, someone's hand pulling someone else up a stairwell, someone carrying a child whose shoes are already soaked, whose face is already asking a question no adult can answer. Are we safe? Families move upward balconies, stairwells, rooftops because in flash flooding, height is hope. On rooftops, time stretches. People wait, listening to water roar where traffic used to be, watching the darkness creep in as the storm keeps pressing. From above, you don't see a city anymore.
Hits it. Hits it. Hit. Hits it.
You see a maze of brown water and stranded lights, then the lights begin to die. Vehicles don't save people tonight. They betray them. Cars stall, then drift. Tires lose traction.
Hits it. Hits it.
A street that looks shallow from a distance becomes a moving belt strong enough to shove metal sideways. Cars collide and lock together in harsh clusters, and then the current pulls again, breaking the cluster apart like it never mattered. In those seconds, you understand something brutal. Weight doesn't mean safety when the water is moving. Emergency crews are out there anyway. They stack sandbags at schools and hospitals. They clear debris. They shout directions into wind and rain that swallows sound. They work not because the situation is easy, but because the alternative is unthinkable. Every rescue looks like a race against a map that keeps changing. And then the ground starts to fail. Bridges crack when floodwater eats away what's underneath. Rural roads vanish. Then highways fracture, sections snap, sliding, dropping because the flood isn't only covering the surface. It's hollowing it out from below. When roads break, communities break. Deliveries stop. Help slows. And the fear changes shape from we're flooded to we're cut off. Then comes the blackout. Power lines sat, buzzing faintly, then go silent. Neighborhoods go dark while the water is still rising. And darkness does something water can't do by itself. It makes everything feel closer. The roar feels louder. The distance to safety feels longer. A simple phone call becomes impossible. A message not delivered becomes a knot in the chest. Underground spaces are the first to surrender. Subway entrances and underground malls become funnels, swallowing water fast. Escalators stop mid-motion. Lights go out. People run upward because below them the city is filling like lungs filling with water quit at first. Then suddenly too fast to escape. Outside the cities, farmland disappears under silt and standing water. Crops flatten. Livestock is herded through knee-deep floodwater as barns fill. And behind every flooded field is a family whose year was planted, there no watching it vanish under mud. Shelters open. Volunteers hand out dry clothes and warm meals. Strangers share phone chargers like they are sharing oxygen. In the middle of destruction, small kindness becomes the only thing that feels solid. Even when the rain begins to ease, the danger doesn't end. The ground remains soaked and unstable. Landslides can still happen. Rivers can still surge. And some of the hardest moments come after when people walk back into their homes and realize they are not cleaning up. They are meeting what's left. Mud-caked floors, broken windows, appliances tipped over, water lines on walls like scars. A silence that feels heavier than the storm because it carries one simple truth. Rebuilding is not a weekend job. It's a season. Sometimes it's a year. SHAANXI'S has seen floods before, but tonight feels different. Tonight feels like the province didn't just get hit, it got changed. You're watching Weather Floods. We'll keep tracking this situation with calm, clear updates as conditions evolve. If this report helps you understand what's happening, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update.